Okay, so let's focus on politics just a little bit now, as we do on CheckPoint. And today we want to talk about the predicament that Kapseret MP Oscar Sudi finds himself in. Now, the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission has said that they claim he's forged his papers to the IBC during the nominations. This was a diploma certificate in business management and a KCSE certificate were forged, and they have recommended that he be charged with 3 counts of forgery. The DPP has accepted that report for prosecution. But in case you've forgotten, lest we forget, let me remind you, he is not the first, certainly not. So let's go down memory lane with a number of the other memorable elected leaders that have faced questions around their academic qualifications. Here's Governor Hassan Ali Joho. Now, in 2014, Uganda's National Council for Higher Education said there was no evidence that, quote, academic due process was followed from admission to graduation for his Bachelor of Business Administration degree. In other words, what they were saying was that he did not attend classes, and they then said they did not recognize the degree. Kampala International University, where he got the degree from, insisted that his degree was genuine and that he attended all the classes and passed. Now, all of this happened after, a court case was filed by his rival saying he didn't possess a degree and was not qualified. The High Court in Mombasa dismissed that petition. Here is another one. Kabete Member of Parliament Ferdinand Waititu, the governor, his arch-rival and nemesis in politics, challenged his academic qualifications and in fact said that he breached the Leadership and Integrity Act by providing false papers. Controversy ensued over whether he attended Punjab University. Is he Clifford Ndungu Waititu or is he Ferdinand Waititu? You'll remember this was the focus of a piece by Dennis on Sarigo right here on KTN News. That is still out for the jury to decide. And there were a number of others. Fazul Mohammed of the NGO Coordination Board, allegations that he didn't graduate from Egerton University. In 2013, Taraya Olekoros, who wanted to vie for governor of Kajiado, the Commission for Higher Education in Kenya said that the degree from Costa Rica, they discredited it and did not recognize it. Also, nominated Member of Parliament Johnson Sakaja, if you followed those allegations on social media that he didn't complete his actuarial science degree at the University of Nairobi. Now, all of these are issues facing elected leaders. Now, lest we forget, this is something that Kenyans perhaps initially wanted, linking academic qualifications to quality of leadership. Now, let me just take you down memory lane. These are the people who are required to have a degree from a recognized university. The president, the deputy president, the governor, and their deputies are all required to have a degree. Now, where did this come from? In 2012, 80 members of parliament put pressure on President Kibaki. He bowed to that pressure and they removed those requirements for members of National Assembly, senators and MCAs. Where are we now with this? Going back from 2012 here, there are attempts to make sure that this is reintroduced, that the legislations that are being passed at the county assemblies will not stand the test of time. This is something Omingo Magara has said from the CMD in working with the members of county assembly in the laws that they are passing. But of course, MCAs and members of National Assembly are heavily against this. They're arguing that leadership cannot simply be narrowed down to academic papers, and it should be about the willingness to serve, and that introducing some of these will make leadership elitist. But you know what's interesting is that this issue always comes up just about a year to the election. There's so much political rhetoric in the air that it's difficult to have a sober debate around this issue. So we're asking you today, what do you think? Does academic qualifications mean better quality leadership? And is this something you would like to see from your leaders? Should they all have a degree and above? And should this take effect actually for the August 2017 elections? Let us know, lest we forget, that is the journey we have come through. What are your thoughts on that? Keep them coming in.